Yeah, this message is for the sign of Sagittarius. So now, before I started my video, I said I gotta do Sagittarius, I gotta do Cancer, Gemini, and I'm like, and I think I said Scorpio, but I wasn't supposed to do Scorpio. I had already done Scorpio. So Scorpio has two readings. So obviously, nothing is done by mistake. So Scorpio obviously needed that additional reading. So I don't know who that for. So make sure y'all check out Scorpio. Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Scorpio too. A Scorpio could be significant. Anyway, without further ado, so also Sagittarius, remember that things may be delayed, but you're never denied, okay? So if something is being delayed in your life, Sagittarius, that don't mean that it's the end of the world. You're not being denied, okay? So we finna hop right on to this thing because I got to get ready for work after a while. So I ain't got a lot of time. I was sitting there tripping. I'm like, damn, I forgot to do Sagittarius, my bad. That's okay. So everything happens in divine timing. So we're gonna go ahead and get y'all in there. Let me clean the energy. Holy Spirit, I ask that you protect me as I channel the messages needed for Sagittarius. Block out any interference, any negative energy, any dark magic that may try to interfere with me extending this message. Alright, Sagittarius, so we're gonna hop on in this thing. And I just can't believe I did that. But, like I said, everything happens for a reason. So give me one moment. And we're gonna go ahead and get y'all started. I must have left this on because it's almost dead. I was a little cool. I had to turn the heat up. My children be freezing me because they say I be burning them up. So, I have to wait till they gone. So I can turn the heat up because I be cold. I'm very cold natured. They ain't though. So, no, I don't listen to that. All right. Let's go knock y'all on out, Sagittarius. Let's go get y'all knocked on out, okay? I'm getting like a peaceful, serene energy. I don't know if some of y'all been meditating, but it's like things have just went in slow motion for me. So that's what y'all could be feeling like at this time as well too, Sagittarius. Like things are going in slow motion or you just taking your time, and nothing's wrong with that. Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know to jumpstart their 2026? All right, Sagittarius, good. We got at the bottom of the deck, we got release 28, which breaks down to a 10. Ending, closing out cycles, okay? It says setting oneself free. Okay, so I know it felt like, slow motion. Like you guys are just not at a standstill, but you're taking things one at a time, okay? One day at a time. And then we got healing, number 21, which breaks down to a 3. It says restoring back to health. So that's your Empress energy, okay? And look at the moon cycles up there. So it's like you guys are being one with the universe right now. If not, you need to go out and ground, Sagittarius, during your healing process, okay? To get yourself back in alignment. Let's read this. If I can find the book. Oh, here we go. Okay. And look, I'm noticing the moon right here. So moon cycles can be very significant to you at this time, Sagittarius. Well, we just had a full moon. We just had a full moon. So I don't know if you guys been putting in some type of work that's significant to the full moon. But it said restoring back to health, making whole again. Put your hand over your heart. Which area of your life hurts the most at that moment? This card invites you to heal your deeply buried wounds and traumas you have been through in the past that are somehow finding their way to the surface over and over again. Your inner child needs protection and love more than anything right now. Learn about the healing process and take the required steps. Shower yourself with love and empathy so you can finally heal the broken pieces of your heart. Affirmation, I am worthy of love. So Sagittarius, inner child healing could be very significant. And if not inner child healing, it could be, just healing from relationships, trauma, whatever you've been through, allow it to come up to the surface, Sagittarius. So y'all like the third sign that got that healing card, okay? And I don't know why I just keep hearing take your time. So healing is a process. It's not something that can be rushed. It's not something that you racing and worry about what somebody else do. It's all about your journey, okay, and taking time. And then we got release, which is a 28, which breaks down to 10. So you're definitely going through a healing process and things are being cleared out. So when something ends, something brand new begins. So Spirit is wanting you to make room for the new. It says the release card openly invites you to move on. It is time to shake off the old and welcome the new. Losing something or leaving it behind might be frightening at first, but liberating yourself from old patterns that are no longer serving you will make you feel light and free. Adjusting to the new while mourning the old will require your kindness and empathy towards yourself. This change will not be easy. Accept any help offered during this period. Affirmation, I am scared, but I am brave. So Sagittarius, it's time to enter into a new chapter, a new cycle in your life, okay? So in order to do so, you have to actually do the healing. You got to actually allow those feelings, those emotions. I know it hurt, but you got to allow it to come to surface, and you got to look that trauma in the face, and you got to tell trauma, you cannot control me. I am the pilot of this here ship. You got to let trauma know, and you got to release that. You got to forgive anyone that was involved, including yourself, Sagittarius, for allowing it to cast fear in your life and to hold you back, okay? All right. Hold on, let me write that note for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's get you some angel numbers. Now they call me Mr. Big. Okay, Sagittarius. That's what's playing. He said, and this is so significant, Sagittarius. That's why I be want to play music, but YouTube be tripping. YouTube, I don't own the rights to this shit. But he said, enough of that trick that died that then, this the 9 tray. So he's saying his old self is gone. You get what I'm saying? So it's the Mr. B's, baby. It's the new me, the new and approved. So that is very significant to your reading, Sagittarius. Like, shed that old skin. Say goodbye to that old person. Okay? Because the new you is trying to come in. And they call me Mr. B. All right, Sagittarius. Give me 2 angel numbers for Sagittarius, Spirit. They say you tired of being sick and tired. Let us know you tired of being sick and tired. Look, you got great shift. Sagittarius, you got some good shit coming in. Ooh, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, we got energy levels 21. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Okay? Then look what we got. We got great shift. I told you your world is shifting. Sagittarius is shifting. 1122. Personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Great shift. So whatever you're putting out there, whatever you're intending, everything is going to line up with you, okay? You just got to focus on it and do their healing work, okay? And then look, you're in alignment, baby. You are in alignment for your assignment. 222. It says connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests, even if piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Spirit is trying to get you in alignment with your life purpose, Sagittarius. You're definitely getting in alignment with your life purpose. It's not a race. It's not a race. Like, when I started doing your reading, like, Spirit, like, slowed me down. Like, I felt like I was in slow motion. Okay? So, just go with the flow, Sagittarius. Just go with the flow. Slow down. Slow down so you won't miss nothing. Because you are in alignment. Okay? You are definitely in alignment. You are definitely in perfect alignment. Okay, this is so beautiful, Sagittarius. All right, let's keep going for Sagittarius. All right, Spirit. Give me a law of attraction card for Sagittarius. Give me a law of attraction card for Sagittarius. So whatever you need to release, Sagittarius, whether it's people, places, things, or outdated mindset, release that. Okay? Fear, release that. Because you have some beautiful energy that's surrounding you, Sagittarius. Give me a card for Sagittarius for 2026. Your 2026 is going to be everything for you if you go ahead and release and stop harboring the old. Give me a card for Sagittarius for 2026. What do they need to know the most? Bottom of the deck, we got determination. Strong will and persistence guarantees success. Stay committed despite obstacles. Take action today with full determination. Obstacles are merely stepping stones to mastery. So, life is about perspective, Sagittarius. Anytime an obstacle comes, if you like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Instead of saying, okay, what lesson am I learning from this? What am I? This is just another notch to put in my belt. Okay, I've defeated this. How I overcame this, whatever it is that you're facing, and you're gonna tackle it, you're gonna overcome it. And so instead of looking at it like it's an issue or why is this happening to me, look at it like I was strong enough, I had the willpower, I was resourceful to tackle this issue that has arisen in my life. Okay, because guess what, you're going through an awakening. I told you, you're going through a spiritual awakening. Look at them walking through that door. Come to the light, Caroline. Go to the light, Caroline. All right. It says you are stepping into higher awareness. A deep spiritual awakening is unfolding. Spend time in reflection or meditation to tune into your inner wisdom and new insights. I told you I felt meditation. Okay. Wake up. Wake up, Sagittarius. It's like a sleeping giant is awakening. Wake up, Sagittarius. All right. All right, y'all. This is my deck, homemade deck that I made. Do not take this wholeheartedly. Nothing could be your message that comes out from this deck today. Everything could be your message. Partial of it could be your message from this homemade deck, okay? Or this could be significant to someone that's around you. Take it as it resonates only. Do not force it to fit, okay? All right, Spirit. Give me 4 for the sign of Sagittarius. What is significant? What's the energy surrounding the sign of Sagittarius for 2026? What's the energy for Sagittarius, Spirit? All right. Look, bottom of the deck, we got New Year's. Okay, somebody could have toxic family members, wanted to keep them stuck. Take it as a resonate. A police officer could be significant, okay? So, somebody in law enforcement or somebody could be getting in trouble with the law. Be careful, y'all. We got car accident. This may not be for everybody, okay? All right, somebody spell work. I told y'all the last 4 signs, spell work was heavy in the last 4 signs energy. That's why those signs was pulled last. Spell work, I'm not surprised that it came out because spell work is heavy. So be careful. Be careful, Sagittarius, okay? I'm not trying to scare nobody, but be careful out there on that road. Don't be on the phone. And remember, you got to drive for everybody. Be careful, okay? Let's get into this thing. So we got monkey. The Chinese zodiac sign of the monkey or the year of the monkey could be significant. And you know what? Let's see right quick. I don't know much of the attributes of the Chinese zodiac sign monkey. So let me look it up right quick. Yeah, this phone's slow as hell. What are the attributes of the Chinese zodiac sign monkey? All right, so it says people with the monkey Chinese zodiac sign are known as smart, clever, and have a charming personality. They are curious and good at coming up with creative solutions. These traits could be helpful this year as being adaptable and quick thinking will be important. So we are in the year of the fire horse, y'all. So technically it starts February 17th, but this is going to be the year of the fire horse. So I told y'all being innovative, being creative is very important for this year. So Spirit is telling you, if you don't have the Chinese zodiac sign of the monkey Sagittarius, to tap into those qualities of the monkey, okay? Because this will help push you forward in 2026. All right, very good. And it said this period is meant for resting and spiritual growth. What did I just say? You're going through a spiritual awakening. So Spirit is definitely wanting you to go through that awakening. Then, of course, we got some monitoring spirits. We have monitoring spirits in the mix. But guess what? These monitoring spirits is finna be up for judgment. They going to spiritual court or jail. All right? Spiritual court or jail. We did see police officer. So it could be the spiritual court. Okay? Spiritual officers. It don't necessarily have to be physical. All right? When we talking about this spiritual plane, baby. Let's get into this. Let's get into this for the sign of Sagittarius. Why is the Chinese zodiac sign of monkey important to Sagittarius kickstarting their 2026 Spirit? Why is the Chinese zodiac sign monkey here? Why is monkey here? All right, so I'm getting 2 messages. The first message, the tower flipped out in reverse in the sun. So I feel like when me looking up those qualities of the monkey, this is letting me know this is how you avoid this tower, by stepping into those, utilizing those attributes, okay? Being creative and stepping into that zone is going to bring in some abundance. It's going to bring in some creativity here with the sun and the tower in reverse, okay? And also, I feel like some things coming to light is helping to avoid a tower. So You could be dealing with somebody with the Chinese zodiac sign of the monkey, or you could have the Chinese zodiac sign of the monkey. Why? Because I see the Page of Pentacles, Twin Flame, Knight of Swords, and Two of Cups. So the Knight of Swords card, this card has been coming out in a lot of readings. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords just take action first without even thinking. So maybe you took action into a partnership with somebody with the Chinese zodiac sign of the monkey. But something is being exposed to help you avoid a tower when it comes to that. Yep, three's a crowd. There's a knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you. Three's company too. Why that song came right to my head, I don't even fucking know. Three's Company. Maybe somebody used to watch that back in the day. I don't know. But yeah. Somebody was given to a karmic connection. Yeah, somebody could have been giving to somebody in a karmic connection, and somebody else was getting breadcrumb. So if you was wondering why, you was definitely in the third party. You was definitely in the third party, y'all. This is an emotional manipulator. Somebody's an emotional manipulator and they obsessed. We always got some crazy shit going on, don't we? Yeah. You could have chunked this person to deuces. You could have chunked this person to deuces, Sagittarius, or flip the roles how it need to go. Somebody chunked somebody to deuces and you avoided a tower. And something, yep, ascension. By you holding your energy back from this person. Oh, this person was the devil, honey. By you holding your energy back from this person, Sagittarius, you're going through an ascension, okay? This is causing you to go through an ascension and to avoid a tower. Child. Yeah, this is crazy. All right, this period is meant for resting and spiritual growth. That's pretty much self-explanatory, but let's see if Spirit want to give us a couple of cards on that. So Spirit wants you to rest and go through your healing, okay? That's how you elevate spiritually, is face that healing, face those fears head on. That's how you go through your spiritual elevation. Give me some on this. Oh, okay. Listen. I saw the sun. It opened up my eyes. Listen, Sagittarius, you have a divine partnership that is on the horizon. Spirit wants you to go through this growth period because look at this, the sun and divine partner. It don't get no better than that. It don't get no better than that. And then we got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay? King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, yeah. Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands. Some of y'all could be in the same sex relationship. It don't have to be. You could just be in this energy, okay? You could just be embodying the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody that, you know, look good, not only look good, but they're a boss. They're a leader. Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. So you standing in your power, your truth, being fair, being just, and this King of Swords energy is transforming you into this King of Wands. Okay, Sagittarius, that is your energy, King of Wands. Okay, some of y'all could have Libra in y'all chart, or like I said, same sex partnership could be coming. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they want y'all to be mindful. I don't know if somebody could have somebody pregnant or something in the background, because I do see an Empress energy here, and the Sun do talk about fertility. So that could be significant as well too. You could have a partnership coming in. You could also have a child with this person. That may not be for everybody, okay? Why we got months and spirits here, Spirit? What's up with these months and spirits? Of course, you always got a nigga in the background. Worry about what you got going on that ain't got nothing to do with them. Why is months and spirits here for the sign of Sagittarius? Months and spirits. Damn. All right. So here we have the Queen of Wands. So this could be for a feminine. This portion right here could be dealing with a feminine, but it don't necessarily have to be. It could be a masculine. But it's like you've closed out the cycles in your life of taking these fucking cults with nothing in them. You're done with taking cults from people and they ain't giving you shit for real. You know what I'm saying? They acting like they want to invest in you, but they're not with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. They moving fucking slow. They giving you all these whack ass excuses to why they can't fully commit. And yeah. I don't know why I look at that. Scorpio could be significant as well. I had said that that's why we did Scorpio type. So y'all could have been dealing with a Scorpio that could be significant to this reading. But look at the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. That motherfucker being sneaky and strategic. That motherfucker went trying to give you nothing for real, no full real commitment. And be careful of people coming in. Whoever this monitoring spirit is, they ain't got no money. They ain't got shit. They got a fucking page that they try to give you, and they really in the Five of Pentacles. They ain't got much to give you, Sagittarius. They ain't got shit to give. They out in the cold, and they want to come in, and they want to emotionally manipulate you so that they can have somewhere to go. And they the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, or either they want to have you in this energy. The Nine of Pentacles upright is independent, a boss, all by their goddamn self. This person ain't got shit. Okay, this person is in a Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles. And they want to come give you this little bit ass page thinking that you're going to take that. They ain't nothing but a monitoring spirit, okay? Don't fall for the okey-doke. Why do we have going to spiritual court / jail here? This could have been somebody that spying on you through tarot readings, or they pulling cards they sell, or trying to astral travel, whatever they doing, but they got an answer for it now. It's judgment day. It's judgment day for these people who think it ain't no laws in this spiritual world, because it's definitely laws. You can't be in folks' energy for no reason and think you're going to get away with it. Going to spiritual jail or court. Some people are highly favored in the spiritual world, baby. And you can't do that bullshit you do to everybody else. You will pay dearly. Going to spiritual jail or court. All rise. So look, this is so crazy because I got two sides. It's like two sides to this story. So on one side, the same cards came out for monitoring spirit, right? Five of Swords, somebody that's jealous, somebody that ain't got shit, somebody that's emotional manipulator, and they fucking burden, right? This is this side. This is yeah, I don't know nothing about court. What you got, the plaintiff, the defendant, whatever. This is defendant, I guess. I don't know. Then you got you on this side. You going towards a divine partnership, a Two of Cups. You in this Nine of Cups energy. You happy all by your goddamn self because you took a leap of faith. The Fool. You stood in, not only just took a leap of faith from them, but you stood in your power. You never gave up on God. You never gave up on your mission, and you kept going. So God is granting you this divine partnership. And I feel like y'all in spiritual court, and the verdict is in, the gavel has hit, and the judge has granted you this beautiful partnership for being in this full energy, for never giving up, no matter what was being thrown your way, Sagittarius. And on the other end, or flip the roles that need to be, Sagittarius, this could be you in this energy. This could be you as a monitoring spirit in somebody's energy. Flip the role as it need to go. And on the other end, this person is being given these 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's over with for this motherfucker. It's over with. So they being sentenced to jail. To spiritual jail. Okay? Boy. These people crazy. Y'all gonna learn to stay out of people's energy and go on with your life. Go on with your life. All right, Spirit. Let's wrap up the sign of Sagittarius. Let's wrap them on up. Let's wrap up the sign of Sagittarius. Let's close them out. What else do Sagittarius need to know for their 2026? What else? I want some ribs, y'all. I might barbecue some ribs this weekend. Let's close out 2026 for Sagittarius. What else Sagittarius need to know to have a healthy 2026? What else? This is beautiful energy. It's a lot of people here. It's a lot of people in your energy, Sagittarius. It's a lot of people here. It's some beautiful energy though. You got the King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and once again the Fool card again, Sagittarius. But it's like you trying to, somebody's trying to send delays your way. You know what I'm saying? But to keep you stuck from reaching this twin flame, this steady, this beautiful home life that's destined for you, but that's going to end. So it could be you, from your train of thought, from how you thinking that's keeping you stuck, or outside interference. But we have the Death card here, transformation. You heavy Scorpio, y'all. I told you, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could have Scorpio highlighted in your chart, y'all. I don't know why I'm getting this, but stand in your truth. Sagittarius, stand in your truth. Whoever you are, stand in your truth. Because if you're not standing and living in your truth, you're not going to get this happy, stable life it is that you're seeking, that you're going after by living a lie. Whatever that is, whether you're lying about your sexuality, whether you're lying about what you truly want, you know, if you don't want marriage, if you do want marriage, whatever it is, Sagittarius, I feel like you need to stand in your truth in order to obtain this. Because I do see here, you got a lot of conflict. You got a lot of people in your energy. You got a Queen of Pentacles, a King of Cups, a King of Pentacles. So this could be a couple here, a married couple. I'm not sure. This could have been you married to somebody, because I do see the Ten of Wands again, and which is Sagittarius energy. That's like in and out cycles. Okay, so you could be in this King of Cups energy. This could be a married couple, or this could have been you with someone else with an outside interference. Yeah, it's a lot of drama. It's a lot of conflict. But I see you going to put those burdens down. You see these ones? You gathering up those burdens and you're putting them down once and for all. Because you know you don't have to, look, fight or flight. Which one you gonna do? You looking at them in the background. You know, you like, no way, let me get my shit and let me keep it moving. I'm not fighting no more. This is a never-ending battle. This is not fruitful to me and my path. I'm not fighting no more. I'm seeing you put those ones down. So this message could be significant for somebody in particular that maybe was married to somebody, going through a divorce with somebody, or in a relationship with somebody, and somebody put them in the third party. Take this as it resonates. But this is the outcome. This is beautiful. All by your goddamn self. The Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment all by yourself. And the Nine of Pentacles is financial fulfillment all by your goddamn self. Look at that person. Look at that spirit guide. Look at them talking to their spirit guide as they guiding them into this beautiful energy. Sagittarius, this is where you headed if you go ahead and drop these burdens that you don't need to carry anymore. That is how you're going to jumpstart your 2026, by making the conscious decision to put down those burdens that no longer serve you. People, places, things, habits, beliefs, whatever it is, drop that shit so that you can be in this beautiful, abundant, emotional, and financially energy. Okay? This is beautiful, Sagittarius. This is beautiful. Come out of that hangman energy. Come out, look. Come out of that. Come out of that. Yes, you were stabbed in the back so many times, but it's over with. 10-10. In this brand new beginnings. Anytime a door closed, it's going to be several more open. Remember that. All right? 3 of Wands. Your ship's coming in. They coming in. Stay the course. Stay the course, Sagittarius. All right. So what I told y'all, delayed but never denied. Okay? So Spirit delayed y'all message for a reason, but never denied, Sagittarius. Remember that. All right, y'all. So many y'all call, but on a few answer. Are you going to take that road less travel? Until next time, peace.